Hi everybody, so look what came in the mail today. It's a super rainy day, so in fact we're waiting for a hurricane here in Florida. But I braved the rain because I wanted to see what was in my mailbox, and here we go. The book drop. So the book drop is a book club that I joined. I think it is part of independent booksellers. You got to pick different types of genres, and I'm trying to remember, I think I picked literature romance or something like that, but let us see what's in here. If I would stop banging the camera, that would be a good idea. I'm getting ready to race out to see a play at the local college that's based on the Brontes. It's supposed to be a dark comedy. Don't remember what it's called. Oops. Oh, it's all wrapped up. Okay, interesting. So we have a bookmark, All Up Night Book Club, the book drop. Cute. Thebookdrop.com. Thank you for supporting an independent bookstore. Oh, an independent bookstore, no less. All right, let me move the camera down a little bit. All right, that's a little bit better. Okay, Books for Tea. That's what I picked, Books for Tea. They have different names for them, for the themes that you pick. The Book Drop is a monthly book subscription program powered by Bethany Beach Books, an independent bookstore in Bethany Beach, Delaware. Thank you for supporting an independent bookstore. Children of the Catastrophe by Sarah Shoemaker. Okay, so that must be what I ended up getting as far as my book goes. Alrighty. Okay, so this is a letter from the author. Interesting. I'll read that later. The next great read. Oh, so they have books coming out. Oh, this looks interesting. So this is something when years ago, I was part of the, what was it called? Quality Paperback Books. And this was before the internet, folks. And you would get something like this in the mail. And I always appreciated that. It's nice to get things, of course, digitally, but this is something, you know, I would like to look at and pick out other books. So, all right, so let's take the tissue off, which I will recycle that tissue. The Children of the Catastrophe, Sarah Shoemaker. It is 1908, and Smyrna is the most cosmopolitan city on the Mediterranean Sea. Though long part of the Ottoman Empire, Smyrna has always been largely Greek, and its citizens honor the traditions of previous generations. The Demetrius and Melopolis families, I do not know how to say that, are no different. And now Lena will wed the only Melopolis son, Vasily. Boy, I'm going to have to figure out how to say these names while I'm reading. A marriage arranged by her parents. After the wedding, Liana and Vasily build a happy life for themselves and their children outside the city, safe from the rising political tensions roiling the region and the world. But less than a decade later, the growing divisions between the Greeks and Turks threaten to boil over. Okay, so it's a historical possible romance, all right, which I think that was, I have to look that up. What was that, T? I have to look that up again. My thing was, I said, because you can pick different different themes, and then they kind of put them together, and they have titles for them, and I guess mine was Books for Tea, and I don't remember what that actually meant in hindsight, but clearly it must have something to do with history, because this is a historical book, possible romance, because we have two people that have to end up, they're forced into marriage, but somehow fall in love. So, yeah, so it seems like it's a historical romance book. This looks very interesting. Again, this is something, I don't know if I would pick this. I tend to not pick historical books if there's war in them, because I don't know, that doesn't ring my chimes typically, but this is probably good. This is why I'm doing book clubs now, so make myself read other things than Jane Austen and, you know, the Brontes over and over again. Speaking of, I've got to get going and get ready to go to a play tonight. So thank you guys for stopping by. Please give this a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. My channel's super, super tiny, and I'm trying to build it slowly but surely, so I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. And thank you for stopping by to see what's on my bookshelf. Bye-bye.